and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day for this video because I have reached 250 subscribers! Oh my god, that is absolutely insane to imagine that 250 people have clicked that button. That's absolutely crazy. Originally this was going to be a 200 subscriber celebration, but in the meantime, while I was asking you guys for questions for the Q&A, I actually passed 250. That's absolutely crazy. I mean, yeah, I know that people get like 50k or 10k subs, and that's a lot more than I have, but for me this is really big. So I am super excited about it, and I wanted to do a Q&A to celebrate. And you guys have sent me some questions. I've got my little mascot here. If you haven't seen my Sims Meetup vlog, you won't recognize him, but if you have, you know, this is my new mascot. He's gonna be in all my facecam videos now. Say hi. Yeah. Whatever. I can't put him anywhere you guys can see him. I could probably put him on my shoulder, but he might fall off. I'll try not to have him fall off, so yeah, he can be there. Okay, now onto the questions. Oh, he's still gonna fall off. Sorry. Okay, now onto the questions. Annabelle asked, what is the best thing that happened to you because of YouTube? And I thought about this a lot, and I think I'll actually have to say Gamescom, being invited by EA and meeting other Simmers there, and the Simmers Meetup, because not a lot of people in my group of friends play Sims, actually like none, maybe one. So they don't really get it, and just being able to go to Gamescom and to the Simmers Meetup and just meet so many like-minded people is absolutely amazing. And also meeting people that I actually watch on YouTube, which is kind of weird, people who have 50,000 subscribers, and just meeting them in person was absolutely awesome. So I'm gonna have to go with these two events that were the best thing that happened because of YouTube. Next, Lil Sparrow. Oh, sorry. Oops. Lil Sparrow asked, what inspired you to do YouTube? Actually, it was... Okay, I'm giving this up. Sorry, dude, you have to go. He's still gonna be here, like next to my phone, next to my camera, so you can support me there. Yeah, what inspired you to do YouTube? It was actually Rory from Rory Plays The Sims. You might know her channel. She's always super excited. Yeah, I know her from the Sims forums. We were there together in the Simlit community, Sims Stories. We both were writing Sims stories, and I met her in the Writers Lounge. And she said that she was gonna start a YouTube channel and a Twitch channel. That was about a year ago, and she was so excited about it. And I started watching her first streams and her first YouTube videos, and I thought, like, wow, this looks really fun. I kind of want to do this. So that's when it all started. I had this collaboration thing with the Simlit community going on, and I decided, instead of writing about it, I decided to make a video. And that was my first YouTube video. You can still see it on my channel. I think it's called The Perfect Patio Buffet Party or something like that. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, it was my first YouTube video and it was super fun. So yeah, that's how I started doing YouTube. Next question. Bella Guru asked two questions. First question is, what was your first Sims game? Sims 2. I started with Sims 2. I was introduced to The Sims by a friend from the UK who had Sims for her PlayStation. I think that was PlayStation 2 at the time. It was on PlayStation. Anyway, that's how I was introduced to Sims. And then I got home and I was like, damn, I really want to play this too. I didn't have a PlayStation, but I had a computer, so I saved up a lot of money because, you know, for like 12, 13 years old, like 50 euros was a big deal. Like, it was like 3 times my pocket money. So I saved up for that for a while, and then I bought it, and my parents were totally against me spending 50 euros on a computer game, but yeah, I got it, and it was honestly so much fun. Next question, favorite expansion pack over all games? I have to say Sims 2 University. When I was playing The Sims 2, I used the university things all the time. I love playing at the university, like picking a major and sending them to classes and stuff and making sure their grades were up. I also loved all the new careers that came with it because they made so much more money with it. So yeah, that was absolutely, I absolutely do have the best memories of that pack. Yeah, so Sims 2 University it is. For Sims 4 expansion pack, my favorite expansion pack for Sims 4, I would have to go with Spa Day. Because I just love all the items that are in it. I use them all the time in build and buy mode. I literally put them everywhere in my house because they look so sleek and modern, and it's absolutely awesome. I really like it. And I also like the gameplay, like having a little spa in my Sims houses or going to a spa combined gym. That's really fun, so I'm gonna go with Spa Day for my favorite pack. Next question. Great Symphony, aka Zoe, asked, what is your favorite item in The Sims 4? I didn't prepare an answer to that one. What is your favorite item in The Sims 4? Now, I've thought about this a lot for the last 15 minutes. And I think I'll have to go with the easel. And there's multiple reasons for that. First of all, it looks really cool. When you put it into your garden, surrounded by flowers, under a tree, it's peaceful and nice and pretty. So yeah, I really like doing that, so my Sims can do super amazing paintings from reference. And also, my Sims will make crap tons of money from painting. So, and that's why the easel is my favourite item. What's the least favourite item in The Sims 4? Yeah, I struggle with that one. I honestly like most of the items. Then I thought which item annoys me the most while actually playing the game. And I've been playing the Drifter Challenge a lot lately, and you're not allowed to control any of the Sims in your household except for your main Sim. And that's why I'm gonna go, as a least favourite item, I'm gonna go with cheap toilets. Oh my god, they annoy the hell out of me, because when you're not allowed to control any other Sims in your household, the toilet breaks while my main Sim is at work and everybody in the house pees themselves. Awesome! And the puddles are everywhere. It looks so... Cheap toilets annoy the hell out of me. That, and getting a better toilet and upgrading the toilet is one of the first things I do in the game, because cheap toilets annoy the hell out of me. Alright, the plumber wants to know, what is your most favourite Sim you ever made and why? Oh man, at first I was like, how am I ever gonna decide? Then I thought about it, and I don't know if you guys know, but I do write Sim stories on my WordPress blog, and I think my favourite Sim I ever made is a teen guy called Ethan Alexander for my story Until It Breaks. It's not necessarily that he's the best character, he's not really one of the good guys, but I just think that he's the most intriguing Sim that I ever made, because yeah, from the story he's like really the bad guy, douchebag, but he's not really an out there douchebag, he's just more like a background douchebag. He's just really mysterious, and you don't really know if he's actually a douchebag or if he's just pretending to be a douchebag. I say a douchebag a lot in this video, I'm sorry. So yeah, I think he's really mysterious, and I really like writing about him and playing with him because, you know, I wrote him, I created the guy, and I'm still not sure if he's actually a douchebag. So yeah, he's my favourite because he's super intriguing. And he's kind of handsome too, in his own way. In his douchebaggy, mysterious way. Next question. Let's get my list straightened out. Bunny Bun Bun had the question, what is one item for each room that you want more recolor options for? Wow, that was difficult. I could think of a lot of items that I wanted in every room, but not like recolor options for the items we already have. I didn't get one for the bathroom. Honestly, I can't imagine any bathroom item I would need more recolors for. Or maybe the floor, this floor rug that you can put in front of the shower. Maybe that one. Anyway, so what I went with, a bedroom, definitely the Princess Cordelia bed, like the huge one with the best stats. Oh my god, I need to use it all the time because, yeah, obviously you want the best stats for your bed, but the colors are just really limited, and when you have like, you can't find the right color to match the bedroom, and you have to change the whole bedroom to match the Cordelia bed because you need the stats. And yeah, I would really like more color options for that one. Living room, I would probably go with the coffee tables, especially the wooden ones, because often the colors of the table, it's nothing new, but the colors of the table don't match the wood colors of the walls or of the floor or whatever, so I'd really like more recolor options for wooden coffee tables. And for the kitchen, I found that one the easiest. There is one set of traditional kitchen counters. They're like brownish, and I really want more recolor options for these because the wood colors are awful. Seriously, they're terrible. They don't match anything, any other wood colors in the whole game, and yeah, I don't like them at all. But sometimes I want to use like old-fashioned and traditional counters because they just fit the theme of the house. And yeah, I need more colors for that one. Simmer Kitten wanted to know, who is your favorite townie? I think the pretty obvious choice would be like Cassandra Goth or something, but again with the Sim stories, it has to do with the Sim stories I write. I had a story going on called V is for Vortex. It was a very casual neighborhood rotation where I would play different households in turn, and one of the households that I played were the Landgrabbers. What I did in V is for Vortex is I paid a lot of attention to the speech bubbles. I entered a lot of speech bubbles, and one thing that I noticed is that Nancy Landgrab talked to another Sim in the story a lot about writing, like the fountain pen and the paper speech bubble. So I thought that maybe she actually wanted to be a writer. So I put in a writer's career, got rid of the criminal career. She kind of mended her relationship with Joffrey, and she had really a lot of fun in the writing career. She was really good at it. So yeah, I think my favorite townie is Nancy Landgrab, just because of all the things I've been through with her. She had another kid with Joffrey, and one of them had an aspiration where I had to throw a party. I'm not sure what that was about, but I did throw a party. And Nancy Landgrab ended up giving birth to twins in the kitchen during the party. Oh my god, what a moment. Okay, next question. M-Sims wanted to know, what pack would you like next in The Sims 4 after City Living? And yeah, since you guys already know that Sims 2 University was my favorite pack, I have to go with University. I really missed that a lot. Luke the Plumber asked 2 questions. What are you looking forward to most in City Living? It's gonna be festivals on the street, because honestly, it adds so much diversity and culture to the game. I think it's gonna make the gameplay like really feel rich. Having my Sims take out food at the food stalls, or watching people perform, or doing graffiti, and meeting people from different cultures, and yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to the most. What's your favourite simming moment? I thought of it in a more general way, like what are your favourite moments when playing Sims? And when playing Sims 4, my favourite moment is always aging up kids. Either from baby to kid or from kid to teen. Because I'm so curious what they look like, if they're gonna look like either of their parents, or if maybe like a hair color skipped the generation from the grandparents, and the genetics are just really fun in The Sims 4. So that's the moment that I always like the most, because then I give them little makeovers and give them traits, and yeah, that's my favorite moment. Christina, aka Sweet and Sims, wanted to know, what's your favorite spot where you live? I figured out that my favorite spot where I live is probably a park, It's near my apartment. It's like 5-minute walk from here. My apartment doesn't have a balcony. What I do is that if it's really good weather and it's a weekend, I grab a book and I go to a park, maybe get ice cream or something, and then I just sit in the park and read my book. That's always a very relaxing and fun experience, and I also get a bit of a tan because if I spend all summer in my apartment I would be pale as hell. Describe a night out you'll always remember for good reasons. Okay, for good reasons. I could, off the top of my head, I could remember a night out that I will always remember for bad reasons. For good reasons, I can remember a very good night in that I'll always remember for good reasons. Was the first date with my boyfriend. I don't know, we got talking, we all knew each other for a while, we got talking and we started texting, and he actually figured out that I had never seen Frozen at the time. And so he invited me over to his place to watch Frozen. And that's what we did, we watched Frozen. But we did not only watch Frozen, we talked the whole night, like honestly, the whole night until 6 AM in the morning. And then we went to work and we were both tired as hell. I almost fell asleep in my college class, but it was like a really, really great night because we could talk about literally anything, and I have very fond memories of that. We ended up watching a movie every night of that week, and we would always stay up until like 3-4 AM just talking. Last 2 questions. Kid Dragonflight had 2 questions. First question was, do you have any pets? And if yes, who are they? I'm probably gonna be a huge minority right now, but I don't have any pets and I never had any pets. I don't actually know how that happened. When I was younger, my mother would put every penny she could into a savings account because she loved holidays. And that's why we went on holidays fairly often. And that's why we never had a pet, because my parents were like, yeah, who should watch the pet all the time when we're always on holiday? The apartment I live in now doesn't allow pets, so that wouldn't be an option anyway. I probably couldn't afford it. If I had a pet, I would probably get a dog. Because dogs are honestly so cute. I love dogs. My aunt has a really cute Samoyed, I think that's what you call them. Like really white, fluffy dog, really big, but white and cuddly and fluffy. And he's honestly so cute, I watch him sometimes. And last question, totally last question. What's your favorite Sims game? 1, 2, 3 or 4? Now, I obviously didn't play 1, so no idea. Sims 2 was awesome. I have very fond memories of The Sims 2. I never played The Sims 3 while it was like the active iteration of the game. I didn't really get into it, I just stayed with The Sims 2 until The Sims 4 came out. And then I got The Sims 4, and then now I'm totally into Sims 4, and I can't play The Sims 2 because I'm addicted to The Sims 4 graphics and build mode. Because, like, you know, just changing size of rooms, whenever I try to build in The Sims 2, yeah, probably Sims 4 is my favorite by now. They totally got me with that one. That was my Q&A video. I hope you enjoyed it. Say goodbye to my little mascot. He doesn't have a name. He needs a name. I have to think of that one for the next video, a name for the guy. I actually have another one. An octopus, because my boyfriend bought me a Kinder Egg last week. So yeah, now I have 2 plastic figurines. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this Q&A video. Thanks so much for 250 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll hope that you'll stay with my channel and enjoy my future videos, and that I'll see you around. Bye! Ah! My leg fell asleep because I was sitting on the floor while filming the Q&A.